Welcome back to the weekly news roundup. This is the Corporatocracy edition. These are recorded live Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to catch the show live, go ahead and tune on in then. Follow along on the social media accounts if you're not getting the notifications. That way I'll post the videos out so you get a heads up when they are. And we will see you when you jump on by. So first, Apple just keeps on doubling down on all sorts of insanity. Now they're stopping Facebook from pushing an update. Like, they're just doing all sorts of weird, crazy stuff right now. We need to have a mass exodus from Apple to get Apple to realize that sometimes what they're doing is insane. So what's happened here is that Facebook pushed out an ad for, pushed out an update for an app for donations and things like this. And what happened is inside of the app, they wanted to make it clear, because if you're donating money to an organization, you kind of want to know where the money's going. They want to make it clear that Apple is taking 30% of your donation, whereas Android, it doesn't. So you can see an Android on the right and an Apple on the left. You can see that the app down here, right under the big purchase button, says Facebook doesn't take a fee from this purchase. In other words, if it's a certain type of donations or things like this, they're saying, hey, we're not going to take a fee out of this. But Apple, because of the Apple tax, Apple takes 30% of this purchase. So if you're even wanting to purchase something from somebody utilizing this technology, you have to realize if you buy it through the Apple device, you are sending Apple 30% of that. They did not like the fact that Facebook put this public, and so Apple tried to block this update. Then it became this giant thing added onto the piles and piles of other bad publicity that Apple has been doing. But anyway, so there it is, though. So it's the Zuck Schmuck versus the applesauce, and we'll see what happens. This is like some epic. We need to develop some big epic boss fight type thing. Who is building the video game where you got to go through and defeat all these guys? I got to see that game. I will pay money for that game, as long as you make it playable on Linux, because I'm not interested enough to go over to Windows or anything. All right, Apple mistakenly proves, well, they're blocking the updates for things that are like legitimate updates, just wanting to inform you how much money they're stealing from people. They mistakenly approve a widely used malware that runs on Mac. Whoops. So, you would figure that Apple would know what malware is out there for Mac, because, there's not a lot of malware for it. They lock the things down, but hey, yeah, sure. Let's block Facebook. Let's prevent WordPress from pushing their app that doesn't actually force anybody to do anything. Oh, we gotta stop Fortnite and whatever else. But the malware can come right on in. Come on in, Mr. Malware. Come on in. Doors open. So, yeah, they approved it. And you can now go over and, I forgot what it is. I think I read this article on Monday, and a lot's happened since then. But the apps, they allowed several apps through which had the Apple malware on it. So, eek. All right, well, Walmart introduces Walmart Plus. I love the URL bar up here. It's Walmart introduces Walmart. It's like, what? It just gets frantic, and so am I. But Walmart Plus, look at this guy. This guy here, he left the groceries by. So basically, it's this is their response to Amazon Prime. Causes you buy the monthly subscription, which I think is like 5 cents cheaper than Prime or something. It's hilarious. And then, you get your free delivery, and this is allegedly is the Walmart employee. The unmarked, unbadged, unnamed Walmart guy. Look at this. Look at the marketing that they're doing on things. Wearing a mask. He's wearing a kufi catcher. And he apparently puts the groceries on there, and she waves from the safe, socially distanced period away. Thank you for bringing me my Wally World groceries. And so they actually have a few different benefits. Amazon Prime is definitely still more worth it, but you have unlimited free delivery, so in-store prices and free unlimited delivery. You have Scan and Go, unlocks a Scan and Go Walmart app. So we talked about these in the giant brand stores where, I forget what they're called out west. I think we had one, Smith's, was out west. I forget the name of the brand. I think Giant is the brand. But they actually had you can pick up the scanners and go. Well, you can actually do that with your phone on Walmart. So the service allows you to unlock Scan and Go Walmart app. So you can get a Walmart app to track and trace everything that you're doing. So then you can go ahead and just scan stuff in, pay quickly for a touch-free payment. Touch-free, guys, touch-free. And then you also get fuel discounts for any of the Sam's Club gas stations out there, 5 cents a gallon. So different perks than Amazon Prime gets you, a very similar price. Free fast same-day delivery, the Scan and Go, and fuel discounts on this one. So you're going to pay $100. It's $100 a year. I think I said month earlier. I think it's $100 a year, $98 a year. Or $12.95 a month to save yourself 5 cents on gas. And I save myself 5 cents on gas by using cash at the pump down here. Actually, it's between what they call their happy hour, it's actually 10 cents on gas you save. So just by using cash. Of course, we're involved in this coin shortage. If anybody can figure this one out. We are in the middle of this alleged American coin shortage, which is all fabricated because they want us to go cashless. We're in a coin shortage. So my bank is not accepting rolled coins. If we're in a coin shortage, you'd think the bank would want coins. Oh no. Oh no. Nope. 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 We gotta make it worse, people. We gotta make it worse. Push everybody to cash or cashless. All right, I don't have an article on that, but anyway, carrying on. Amazon has a secret program to spy on the workers' private Facebook groups. We've actually covered this in the past. This is part of their anti-union organization. They're actively taking down groups. They're telling people what they can and can't say in different things. But it also turns out that they're hiring an intelligence analyst to identify labor organizers. They're like hiring super secret, like, what is this? Is this guy like a black ops sniper or something? Houston, we got one. All right, I'm going in. Charlie B. And out with them. Out with the union organizers, apparently. So yeah, they have a job listing. Oh, but it was made in error. In other words, we got caught. How do you accidentally do a posting for an intelligence analyst to find labor organizers? You don't accidentally do this. Okay, I can understand accidentally running a red light. I can understand accidentally, I don't even know. Yeah, you cannot accidentally go online. Like this is, I accidentally went online, entered my credit card number manually and purchased a bunch of things. You don't accidentally do this. Oh, Lord. Amazon. What are you doing? What are you doing? All right, before we get into our feature story, if you want to help support the channel, have a look at ExpressVPN now. I am not a person that's going to tell you you have to have a VPN for any and every connection. When people tell you that, they don't know what a VPN's purpose is. All right, but there are absolutely great and legitimate reasons for using a VPN. Maybe you need to get around some geofences. Maybe you work from coffee shops a lot. I want to take this amazing Mac here and I want to go and work infiltrated undercover and throw some dye in my hair and get a Frappuccino at Starbucks and blend in. You can use the Starbucks Wi-Fi. I want a VPN in that case. Okay, these types of things like that. So if you need one, consider looking at ExpressVPN, tlm.li/EV. That will help support the channel. And on to our feature story today. Facebook is paying people to shut down their accounts ahead of the election. Now, some people are jumping onto this going, oh my God, what are they doing? They're trying to kill out X person to make my candidate look better, whatever. No, this is actually part of a science experiment. I'm totally surprised by this because they're actually doing a human study on the Facebook platform and informing people about it. Go figure. They're actually engaging in the Human Rights Commission boards for doing scientific research for the first time ever. Never mind all the people that they pushed over the edge with all of their, let's see what happens when we take susceptible, vulnerable teenagers and feed them nothing but bad news. And then suicide rates went up among teenagers. Yeah, it actually requires doing certain type of paperwork to do a human subject study, okay? And Facebook didn't do it. Why they're still allowed to operate because of that is beyond me. That all happened a number of years ago. But this one here totally surprises me because they're being upfront with people. So what they're doing is they want to test what is the role of social media in elections. And so to do this, they are asking people, they're basically giving you a big detailed explanation and then asking you if you'd like to participate. And again, some people are really painting this in a light a lot worse than it is. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to suggest that, hey, do you want to, is that it there? I thought I had a better picture. I think maybe it's the better pictures in the article, maybe. Oh, it's not. Okay, anyway, I'll just kind of read it out to you. So what they're doing here is they said they wanted to do the study, so they wanted to ask you, would you be willing to close your account until after the election? And you can either fall into a group that is closed like for 6 weeks or one that's closed for like 2 weeks. Now, if you agree to participate, you do not know which group you're going to be in because it's a random controls trial. So what happens is they're going to pay you either, pay you between 10 or 60. So you're either going to close it out for 1 week ahead of the election or 6 weeks ahead of the election, or $15 a week or $20 a week. So they're kind of asking people, what would you like? Well, guys, here's a hint for you. Pick the big number, close it out for 6 weeks, take your $120, and then delete the account permanently after you realize that 6 weeks without Facebook, you lived and you feel better about yourself. But anyway, yes, Facebook is actually doing a study where they are paying people to close their accounts leading up to the election to test the impact that social media has on election results. I don't know how they're going to determine the election results because nobody knows how the election results are going to be determined. But anyway, if you're involved in this, pick that high number, collect the money that they're going to give you, and just keep the account closed perpetually because, yeah, you'll realize that your life is a lot better without Facebook. Trust me, it's okay. It's manageable. It's manageable. Come this side of Facebook. This side of Facebook. You don't need the Zuck in your life. You don't need the Zuck. All right, guys. All right. Let me know your thoughts to this and the other articles in the comments down below. Thank you for watching this video from Switched to Linux. This channel would not be possible without the backing of the program supporters scrolling on the screen now. You can be a supporter at Patreon at patreon.com/TOMM or at thinklifemedia.com. I also want to thank the open source community who creates such excellent software that makes producing this show possible. Please remember to support your software communities. Thank you, and I hope that you enjoy switching to Linux.